welcome once again to another edition of Soaring and Scratchin. As it turns out, I'm Evil Chicken, and my friend here is...
the EagleFan.
True. We've been going through a series of videos where the EagleFan has been introducing me, the Evil Chicken, to a series of new music. And tonight, I am very curious about what he has in store for me. Dave, what do you have in store for me?
What I have is a singer that I saw live earlier this year. Actually, the last singer I have seen live since this entire lockdown quarantine.
Wow.
Devin Townsend. It is the Devin Townsend Project. The song is called War. Before we get into that, see this nice scenery behind me here?
Ooh.
That showed up on our domestic bucket list locations. Leave a little comment down here and let us know where you think that is. I'll
That's
tell you by the end of the video.
Ooh.
That is domestic.
I'm intrigued.
See, he's got a good memory there. That's okay. Mine's just as bad. I actually saw this in my list of the photos that we had and had to take a moment to think, where is that? And that was on my list.
Yes. As you know, I ran into similar issues in another one of our videos.
Okay. So here we go. In 3, 2, and 1.
Yes, religion. Seems to be that it always ends up to be conflict between whose interpretation of the same thing are correct. Well, seems inevitable. Guys, if this is what you feel you need to do, how about a good old-fashioned war?
Okay. That was a hard one to find a spot, I believe, so we'll stop it there for the moment. I
Fair
told
enough.
you you've seen one of them live before.
Yes.
Anneke.
Yes, you did. Yes. Holy cow. Let me just say, I'm impressed. Here's why. Um, some musicians shy away from the concept of religion, and he ain't one of them. I'm digging it thus far. I can't wait to see where it goes. So, yeah, I think it's cool. So far, so good. What do you think, Dave?
I've said before in
Yes.
my concert reviews from the
Yes.
past, from last year and
Yes.
whatnot,
Uh-huh.
he is the only person in concert so far that I gave a 10 to.
Wow.
He is so good
Wow.
live. The sound is near perfect. Musicianship is incredible. And the other thing that I liked is his personality. It just
Yeah.
really comes across when he's up there.
Yeah, you can see that. Definitely. Definitely. I think that I'm going to have to go with you on a return trip. Seriously.
Cool.
When the time is right, of course. But, wow. Yeah, bring it on, man. Let's see what
Okay.
else.
Let's get back. So that was
Interesting.
your first taste.
True. Very true. Um, Jonathan Swift. He said people learn enough about religion to hate, but rarely enough to love. And I see a lot of hatred in religion today, quite frankly. And, I mean, people just don't their lives don't show what they're trying to sell. And because of that, that fakeness, it just turns off thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. So, not to make this, more than what it may be, or maybe that's exactly what he's trying to say. I dig it. I dig it a lot on a lot of levels. So, Dave, what do you think?
I think he is a great musician.
Yeah.
He really can put on a show. He can really put a lot into that music. There's a lot in that music that's just kind of all happening at once in some cases.
Yeah.
A lot of it's stuff that I normally wouldn't have originally said, oh, I like all that. But I gotta say, I like it. Going into that concert of his.
Right.
Again, let me say this again. It's the only one I gave a 10 to.
Which is wild. Because we've seen some great shows. Great shows.
Yeah. I didn't know a lot of his stuff going in. There was a lot of songs he played I had never heard until I was there that day.
Right.
And that, right alone, that doesn't make it easy to say, oh, that's a 10. Because you're not hearing something that you know and you can, you know the words you can get into. But
right, exactly.
I just sat there and I enjoyed the show. It was great.
Just the way nature intended.
Yep.
Very good. Very cool. I like the idea that there's some intelligence behind the sound. And I'm digging the sound. I'm not throwing stones, believe me. I would see him just, on that alone. But it's so refreshing to hear a little bit of intelligence. Just saying.
He was looking at me when he said that, so I don't know what he meant there. But...
Huh.
That's okay.
Very cool, Dave. Thank you. Thank you for... dude, we've got to go see the Devin Townsend project. It's that simple.
We will react to another song or two of his at some point as well.
Awesome.
Just
Very
to let
good.
you know, a little bit of a different style on some of those.
Excellent.
And with that said, one more little piece of business. Back here behind me. Depending on what you guys wrote in those comments, see if you're right or not. It's the Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming.
It's beautiful, Dave. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow.
It's in our top 10 domestic locations. Or I shouldn't say top 10. It's in our 10 domestic bucket list locations.
True.
Because, spoiler alert, there will be another domestic and international video coming out at some point.
What? I'm excited about that prospect, believe me.
Because we had to pare it down just to get to those 10.
True. I spend a lot of time these days fantasizing about travel. So, yeah, I got time on my hands, baby.
That can be a good thing. This past 3 months has really got me trying to plan for retirement. Because everyone else was all, oh my God, it's so great to be back. I'll be honest with you. Nobody else wanted to say it, but I'll say it. Yes, it is nice being back to work and having a job. Right. And being able to go to work and continue. But those 3 months really gave me a taste of what retirement might be like. Being able to get up, do some yard work, do some work around the house. Granted, because of the quarantine, it's not like I could do a whole lot else. But there's still plenty of things I was able to do, and it would be so much more if I could have just gotten in the car and driven somewhere. I could have gone here, could have gone there. Doesn't even have to be anything expensive to go to. It's just
no, not at all. You know, it's funny you make this point, Dave. There are two kinds of people when it comes to retirement. Those that say, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with myself. And those who know that that's a bunch of bull. If you're
I would drink to
bored,
that.
you are not paying attention. And that's a fact.
There's so much out there to see and do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, neither you nor I believe, are the type who will pine for the days of I think we could definitely occupy our time. Yep.
And you'll see some more videos about that. And hopefully,
Wait, what?
I said you'll see more videos about what we'd like to do in those times.
Word up.
And also, hopefully, a road trip or two, maybe within the next couple months.
One never knows. One never knows.
See where things go. Thank you, everybody.
Indeed.
You guys keep your eye to the sky and your ear to the ground. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Stay safe and healthy.
Indeed.